The Walking Dead. Alright, this is season 6, episode 5. Its title is Now. Let's do it. Oh crap, zombies. No, no, no. Run, Rick, run! Don't open the gates that wide.
Some of you saw it. They got back here.
Yeah, we noticed.
And Glenn and Nicholas are gonna walk back through the front.
No, they're not!
We keep noise to a minimum.
Well, then why are you shouting?
They found their way back here because of me.
Now we know who to blame.
Deanna.
Deanna's gonna go check out for a while now, guys. Y'all better double tap those wolf people and make sure they're like dead, like not gonna come back as zombies dead.
The soups and sauces can be stretched out with some extra water. What difference does that make if we'll be dead tomorrow?
Oh my god, shut up and take the soup! Y'all didn't even work for that food! Quit demanding it!
Where were you, Bruce?
Oh, called you out. That speech wasn't even that moving. I would take the soup just to spite that boy. Oh, they know Glenn's dead.
Stop that.
Is it sad that Spencer was drinking so I paused it and made myself a drink because I got jealous?
You're the reason we're so screwed. You made us this way.
No, you suck on your own. Carl, get a haircut.
It's for Enid. Your friend. My girlfriend.
No, it's not.
I mean, because she was anyway, right?
She wasn't.
Leave her up.
Oh, they're push fighting now. Y'all gonna slap each other next? Holy crap. There's a dead person in that house. Who did it? Someone done killed themselves? Just kill yourself the right way, people. Don't be slitting your wrists. Now you're a risk to everyone else. Don't open that door. You don't know how many other people are in there. Nothing gives you street cred like poking someone in the eye in front of all the town. What was everyone doing just standing around that house? She's like, I stabbed her. Y'all clean it up. I'm leaving. Aaron, get out of the water. Zombies! Zombies run! Ew! Soggy zombies! Nope, there's more than one. Y'all need to go. Hey, Aaron, stand up. How strong can they be? They're soggy. Dude, head wounds bleed, like, a lot. His bled really quickly and then just stopped right here. Did it really not occur to her to, like, clean the wound out? You don't even need to be a doctor to know that.
She didn't teach me how to shoot.
I don't trust this kid. I knew she was gonna kiss her. She was book smart. She had to be a lesbian.
No!
The zombies are gonna hear you. Shut up.
Because I said I wasn't going to need it anymore. Because I was never going to be away from him again.
That's sad.
I'm pregnant.
Knew that. Duh.
I have to live with that. You do too.
Aww. The good thing is when you're pregnant alone and having a gay best friend, you got it made.
Could you bring him up here, please?
You have legs that work. Get them yourself. Zombie! Zombies! Why are they all over? Okay, did no one tell her that stabbing in the chest does absolutely nothing? Like, literally, I guess she doesn't understand the outside world, but did no one tell her stabbing in the chest does nothing?
I want to leave.
You should want to shower first. Oh, you're gonna take his name off the wall. Kind of weird you put his name on the wall before you, like, confirmed he was dead, but whatever. What the heck did they draw it in that water could take it off? You know, it rains outside sometimes.
Aaron. Works for a boy or a girl.
I do that all the time. I try to get my friends to name their kids after me. It works. Jesse, unisex. That wall, like, the edge they're standing on only goes up to, like, mid-shin. If you trip, you're just gonna fall over. Are y'all gonna bang? You guys should bang. They gonna bang. Just kiss him with the garage door open? That's not classy. Deanna, what you doing? Stop doing that. Quit making noise. Are you gonna open the gate? Don't open the gate. Ew, what's oozing through that? What was that? What's oozing through the stuff? This episode didn't really have, like, a whole lot of development. Like, we didn't leave in a different place than when we started, really. You kind of overhear Michonne telling them that Glenn and them said they'd give a signal if they were alive or something. And then Rick starts screaming and running up towards the gate, and he has, like, a bunch of zombies following him, and they let Rick in. And then Rick's standing out in the street, and everyone's, like, surrounding him, and he kind of just recaps what's going on. Talks about Glenn and Nicholas, talks about Daryl and Sasha and Abraham, and then he's like, we gotta keep this place really super quiet because half the horde followed me. Then Aaron mentions what happened with him and Daryl and how he lost his pack, and he's pretty sure that's how the wolves found them, so he's, like, blaming himself. Then that chick Jessie's pulling that dead chick out of her kitchen and goes to bury him, and Rick's like, no, we don't bury killers. And she's like, we're not gonna go outside. And he's like, we'll just wait. Then everyone shows up to, like, get food, and they start kind of just raiding their supplies, and then Spencer's like, hey, guys, if we do this, it'll be, like, the beginning of the end of our society. And he gives this speech, and they're all like, yeah, good points, and then, like, put the food back. Stupid. Aaron sees Maggie, like, with some rebar and putting flashlights on it, and then he looks, and they added the name Nicholas and the name Glenn to, like, their in-memory wall. He follows Maggie to the armory, and he's like, okay, I figured it out. You're trying to leave, but you might get hurt, so I'll help you. Then it shows Deanna, and she gets out this map of the town, and she starts, like, writing plans on how to, like, improve it. Then she hears a glass fall, and in the kitchen, Spencer's drunk, and she's like, holy crap, you told everyone not to raid the supplies, and you stole a bunch of food and alcohol. And he's like, yeah, I mean, if everyone did it, it would have sucked, but I did it, no one's gonna know. She starts to yell at him, and he starts yelling at her, and he's like, all this is your fault. Like, you thought we were gonna be safe here, no one believed you, you wanted us to be here, so, like, everyone's dead, and everything is your fault, Mom. Spencer needs to shut up. He's annoying. Carl's still looking for Enid, and he's like, holy crap, she must have left before, like, all the zombies showed up. So he goes to that kid, what's his name, Ron or something? He asks him, he's like, have you seen her? I'm pretty sure she's on the other side of the wall, so, you want to help me? Ron's like, she used to be my girlfriend. I told her not to go out there, so she's probably dead. I'm not going to help you. Carl's like, well, then I'll go. And then he's like, dude, if you go, I'm going to tell your dad. And then Carl gets all mad, and they get in this, like, shoving fight. But then Ron is actually making a lot of sense. He's like, dude, if you go, I'm going to tell your dad. Your dad and a bunch of people are going to go looking for you, and someone's going to get killed. Then it shows that one chick who's, like, having to be their medical person, but she's, like, really nervous. She's upset because that one dude is, like, still unconscious and his leg's infected, and she's looking through the books, and she's like, I don't know how to fix him, so she's, like, kind of panicking on the floor. Tara comes in to check on her, they talk back and forth, and then Tara's like, just keep at it, he's still alive, you'll figure it out. Then that chick Jessie's walking through town, and she sees, like, a curtain moving, and she looks in this house's window, and there's, like, a zombie chick in there who slit her wrist. She opens the door, it stabs the chick in the head, and then she sees that everyone's watching, and she does this speech about how this is what life is, and we gotta, like, kind of get used to it thing. Then it shows Aaron leading Maggie down some sewers, and he's like, hopefully it'll go under the wall and then come out when there's no zombies out there. Then they're walking through the tunnels, and there's, like, a ladder or something that fell, it's blocking their way, so they pull it, and as it comes loose, it cuts Aaron on the head. Then there's these two soggy zombies, and, like, one goes after each one of them. Aaron kills his zombie. Maggie's, like, fighting hers still, and Aaron kills it. And she's like, Aaron, there's a cut on your head. It looks really bad. You should go back. And he's like, dude, I just freaking saved your life. Maggie's like, I could do it on my own. And he's like, dude, you're not going to do it on your own. Let's go. Then it shows that medical chick, and she's, like, reading the books. She's like, oh, my gosh, I've discovered something. She goes to the dude and just, like, gets a needle and drains his infected leg. And she's like, oh, my gosh, I'm a freaking medical genius. Everyone knows you clean a wound. You're not brilliant. And then it shows Rick, he's standing out on the wall, and he's just looking over all these zombies, and that kid Ron shows up, and he's like, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? He tells Rick about what Carl said, and then Rick's like, I'm gonna go talk to Carl, and he's like, yeah, I'll watch the wall for you. Then the kid's like, hey, I was thinking about what you said, and I don't know how to defend myself, so can you teach me how to shoot? And Rick's like, yeah, sure, here's a gun, go shoot some zombies. Then it shows Tara sitting on some steps, just sharpening a knife, and that medical chick comes up and kisses her, and is like, yeah, it sucks to be afraid, or whatever. I totally knew that chick was gay. 1, because they needed a love interest for Tara. 2, she seems like someone that would be on Tumblr a lot when they still had internet. Then it shows Aaron and Maggie, and they come to the end of the tunnel, and they look out, and there's kind of like this grate with a door, and they see that there's, like, zombies right there, and he's like, okay, we can run past her. And Maggie's like, no, this is getting stupid. We're done. We can't get out. Then Maggie breaks down crying and says that she's pregnant, and that she burnt the last picture of Glenn because she said she'd never be away from him again. And then that Glenn didn't want her to go with them, and she listened, and she's like, well, what would happen, you know, if I did go? Could I have saved him? Is he even alive? Is he even dead? She starts crying, and Aaron hugs her. Then it shows Jessie, and she made some cookies, and she's, like, halfway up her stairs, and she calls her other, like, weird little kid, and she's like, come get some cookies, and he's like, can you bring them upstairs? She's like, why don't you want to come downstairs? And he says that, like, everything's the same upstairs, so I think he's probably weirded out that, you know, the whole town's about to be killed, mixed with his mom had just killed some chick in their kitchen, and he doesn't want to go down there. Then it shows her go downstairs, and she, like, knocks on a door and leaves some cookies on the floor, I'm assuming for Ron, but I don't even know if he's in there. Then it shows Deanna, and it's kind of creepy, because she's out at night with, like, the basket of food and stuff, and she's outside of someone's house, and people are talking, and I'm not sure whose house it was or what they were saying, because I couldn't really hear, but, then some zombie rolls up, and so she, like, drops her stuff and breaks a glass bottle, and starts stabbing the zombie in the chest, and I'm like, that doesn't do anything! Like, seriously, I'm hoping she just kind of freaked out in the moment and forgot, but someone along the line should have told her, maybe don't stab a zombie in the chest. Maybe, like, you know, try to kill it. Either way, Rick runs up, which is like, what was Rick doing wandering the streets? But he shows up, and he kills the zombie for her. He's like, yeah, Carol said that she got one of them, but she couldn't find the body, so he must have been, like, hiding under that house. Deanna's all covered in blood, and she's like, this wasn't a crazy idea, right? Wanting this town. And he's like, nah, not at all. She's like, I want to live. I want this place to stay standing. And he's like, well, then lead the people. And she's like, they don't need me. They need you. Then she kind of, like, creepily, blankly stares at him and then just, like, picks up her stuff and just slowly wanders off. Then it shows Aaron and Maggie on the wall, and then Maggie's like, I gotta go do something. She goes downstairs and starts wiping Glenn's name off the wall, and Aaron goes down and starts wiping Nicholas's name off the wall. Then while they're doing that, Aaron's like, Aaron's a good name for a boy or a girl. And then they have this cute little, moment. But seriously, like, what did they write on the wall with? Like, if it's water soluble, it rains outside. How often do they have to go fix that freaking wall up? Then it shows Spencer climb up on the wall, and the chick up there's like, hey, I thought Carol was gonna relieve me. And he's like, yeah, well, I volunteered. And she's like, oh, well, you did a really good thing. Thank you for protecting us. And he's like, oh, I just got lucky with that truck. She's like, well, lucky or not, you keep up the good work. And then it shows him, like, pull out his, like, stolen food and just eat it. We're like, you're a bad person, Spencer. Then it shows Jessie in her garage, and Rick comes in, and he's like, okay, the reason I told you not to bury those bodies is because, like, I was hoping that everyone would be back by now, and I was, like, hoping we could have some more time. But then they talk about, like, how this is what life is now, and she's like, yeah, well, we have a future. I was never saying we didn't have a future. And then they kind of just start kissing. But the freaking garage door opened. The whole neighborhood doesn't want to see that. Then it shows Deanna, and she's just, like, blank staring at it again. She walks up to the gate and starts kind of pounding on it to just kind of, like, bother the zombies. And then it shows her, like, walking along the fence, and then there's, like, this little hole in the fence, and some, like, black oozy stuff starts dripping in. And then credits. So what is that stuff? What is it? It's gross. What is it? So that was an okay episode. I mean, like, nothing really big happened in it. There was, like, one big reveal, and it was Maggie's pregnant, but everyone kind of figured that. So not my favorite, but, it's alright. So what do you guys think? If I left anything out or forgot anything, let me know. If you just want to talk about it, drop a comment. Don't forget to do the things, rate, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Until next time.